sir, respected principal, faculty members, and my dear students. Respected principal. Today, on the Day of Human Rights, we, the students of the school or college, would like to demonstrate a small skit where we will be showing what are the gross violations of human rights that are being taking place in the society. Humans live together in a society, together. As stated by the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, all humans are born free with dignity and right. This statement clearly defines that human rights are fundamental for human existence. The Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramanna, recently said that police stations are the main place where that poses the highest threat to human rights. Year 2020, two women peacefully protesting against a government act, which is a highly controversial act. They were arrested, and they were arrested for allegedly being a part of a predetermined conspiracy that incited communal violence in the city. They were arrested and imprisoned under the stringent Unlawful Activity Prevention Act 1967. Under this act, anybody who is imprisoned or arrested will not be entertained for the bail plea for the next 6 months. Let us witness the experiences these two women garnered while they are spending their time in the jail. Might I say, the scene might be fictitious, but the message is not.
তাই পঢ়া পাতি কি হ'ল?
পঢ়া পাতি আমাৰ নিচিনা দুখীয়া মানুহ যে তাই থাকিব পাইছে সেইটোৱে বহুত পালেও তাই যে পঢ়া পাতি একো কৰিব পৰা নাই।
ঠিকেই, এই সমাজত যি পৰিস্থিতি চলি আছে, তাই যে এখন ঘৰ এখন যে পাইছে থাকিবলৈ, ভাল সুবিধা অকমান যে পাইছে থাকিবলৈ, সেয়াই যথেষ্ট। বুজিলা?
বাইদেউ আপুনি সীমা কাহিনীটো শুনিছেনে? আছিলে আমি একেলগে এখন অফিচতে কাম কৰিছিলো। অফিচৰ কাম শেষ কৰি তাই এদিন আহোঁতে ঘৰতে দেৰি হৈ গ'ল। ৰাস্তাত দুজন গুণ্ডামি তাই ভ্ৰমণ কৰিব চেষ্টা কৰে। বচাবৰ চেষ্টা কৰোঁতে এজনৰ হত্যা হৈ যায়। নিজৰ অভিযোগ বুলি তাই জেলত ভৰাই দিয়ে। ন্যায় পোৱাৰ পাছতো এই সমাজৰ মানুহবোৰে তাই তিৰস্কাৰী চকুৰে চাই নিজা অভিযোগ বুলি তাই প্ৰতিটো খোজতে অপমান কৰে। সেই সহ্য কৰিব নোৱাৰি তাই আজি নিজ হাতে তাই হত্যা কৰি ল'লে।
তোমাৰ লাগিছে, তোমাৰ বিশ্বাস আছে জানো আমি ইয়াৰ পৰা মুক্তি পাম, আমি ন্যায় পাম?
ময়ো আশা
এৰি দিছে সমাজ ব্যৱস্থাৰ পৰা, এই ন্যায় ব্যৱস্থাৰ ফালৰ পৰা।
India is a signatory of the United Nations Declaration for Human Rights. They have adopted many of the provisions from the declaration into the Indian Constitution under the fundamental rights and the directive principles of state policy. Our rights, the Article 19 of the declaration clearly gives and protects any person from arbitrary arrest. Article 19 gives freedom to every person to express their opinions. Article 20 gives the freedom to everyone to assemble peacefully. In the case of Divya and Nishita, all these three articles have been violated. In the case of Rima, where she was imprisoned by falseful accusations, Article 11 of the declaration has been violated, which clearly says that everyone will be presumed innocent until proven guilty by a public trial. The same Article 11 has been violated in the case of Shanti, where she was also accused and imprisoned by false allegations while she was defending herself from molestation. In the case of Seema, even after protecting herself from the heinous crime of rape, and while defending herself, the other person died. Even after the court acquitting her from all the charges of murder, the society did not leave her. She faced discrimination at every step, and at the end, she had to take her own life.
Starting after a long period of time, Divya and Nishita are under the open sky, as you can see.
So, ladies and gentlemen, after long 365 days, the two innocent girls from the Delhi University are finally free and have been acquitted by the High Court. And I, Ajit Gogoi from the Human Rights Commission, will get you the first view how was their experience. And here they are outside, walking on the free sky. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself?
Myself Divya, I'm a student of Delhi University. Thank you.
And yourself, ma'am?
My name is Nishita, a student of Delhi University.
After 1 year, finally you are out and working on the free sky. So your first views, how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's a mixed feelings because only a prisoner can understand what the feelings it is when a bird is set free, when someone is set free from a long trial. Initially, I believe that justice delayed is justice denied, but now I must say justice delayed is little better than justice denied. Thank you.
And how are you feeling now?
I am happy with the verdict, and my counselor, Advocate Sanjay Mahajan, fought for our right and we got the justice. Thank you.
I salute you for your brave heart and your heartiness and your courage you have shown to the world. And ma'am, I know it's a hard time for you and you're eager to meet your family now. But still, the nation wants to go and the nation is saying that what difficulties you have faced, kindly share with the whole world and be frank.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And I would really like to share my experience during the period we spent in the jail. not only the people, the world should know what we have gone through, what we have seen, experienced there, what we have witnessed. It was very poor condition inside the jail most of the time. The food condition, it was very unhygienic and unhealthy. The behavior of the authority of the jail, of the jailers and the other members are very pathetic towards the prisoners. And the medical facility was also not quite good, not adequate, for which lots of the prisoners suffer from deteriorating health conditions. And not only that, we have also gone through various types of mental assaults, humiliation. At times they used to throw some bad comments on us, for which we are very shameful after listening to them, but still we have to suffer, right, Nishita?
Yes, Divya.
Yes, and we have also met lots of such prisoners who were falsely accused and imprisoned for a long period of time and suffering just because of a false accusation. I think they must get justice as soon as possible.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank you, Nishita. Now I will ask the legal counsel, Mr. Mahajan, what was the process, and can you enlighten us about the UAPA and the legal process you had to go through?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And UAPA, it was a tough act passed by the legislation, and there are various sections imposed upon my clients, which is 186, 188, then 353, then 341, 109, 147, and Arms Act 25, 27, and we get tough to get the bail. But I fought for their rights. Every time I fought, and I get bail for them part by part, and as you see, that justice prevails and innocents are under open sky. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So it's like advocates like to get the innocent, and these under trials are getting justice finally. And thanks to you. Lastly, ma'am, your final views, and please share your views with the world. Final views and any message.
Yeah, I would like to add this message. Like, I would like to request the judiciary system for SPP and the proper judgment and justice for the innocents and for who are really convicted. And I would like to request the government to improve the jail conditions, the jail implement some good jail rules with proper equality while taking care of reducing the inequalities and with advancing human rights. Thank you.
Further, there should be not the women and others. Let's just say.
As already stated, human rights are fundamental to human existence. Our human rights are protected by the law, but there are instances when these rights are violated and they come under threat. The Indian Constitution empowers and gives the provision through Article 32 and Article 226 that whenever the fundamental rights are infringed, they can be enforced. In India, more than 287 million adults are illiterate. Therefore, it is obvious that most of the people are unaware of their human rights. So it is very important that people should be educated so they are aware of their own rights. The human rights are not handed over to us on a free plate. People have fought very hard to acquire them. So if we lose them now, the vulnerable people of the society will be the most deprived. Therefore, we must know our rights. We should celebrate them, but we must protect them. Thank you.
Thank you.